What is going on, beautiful people? We are back. My name is Finesse. As always, that's my man Lock. And we back with you another Thursday, another stream. I think we've been over for like a week now, seven straight days.
Yes,
We
sir.
missed y'all. It's good to be back. We got a lot to talk about. Great time of year, NFL draft time, NBA playoffs rocking, MLB's in full effect. So thank you for joining us. We're happy you're here. Like I said, we got a loaded show, a lot to get through. So yeah, we're gonna try to power through these. Salute to everybody in the chat already. 1K here just in time. Shout out to you, Zappy, always in the chat. Appreciate you. My other Canadian brother Julian in the chat. Frankie's in the chat. What's popping to y'all? But yeah, Locke, how's everything, bro? It's been a week
I'm
since we've
good.
been live doing this. How's everything? How's life? How you
I'm
living, my
good.
brother?
I'm chilling right now. Been busy, work. The usual. But we always we always have a good time here. How about you?
Hell yeah, you already know what it is. Another day, another day. MLB in full effect. So I just been it's been stressful, bro. Trying to get back in there and do my best to like just grind as hard as possible. It's tough. MLB's a grind, but yeah, so like let's get right into it. Like I said, we got a lot to talk about. Draft night, NFL draft night, exciting night. So we want to kind of start there. We're gonna do MLB. There's a Thursday night MLB game. We're gonna talk some NBA playoffs, maybe a little bit of UFC at the end. So a lot to get to. And let's start with the draft. So yeah, big night. Like who's your NFL team, bro? Have we
I'm a
talked about this?
Raiders fan.
Wow, how the fuck did that happen?
Um, when I was a kid, I really liked the logo, and I had like a
Mhm.
Raiders hat, and I had like a
There you
beanie,
go.
and then I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna stick with this.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So any general thoughts? General thoughts. We get to plays. I got a play that I really like. I think Locke was looking at something too. So any way you want to start? Any interest in the Raiders picks? Anything like that?
I saw some. I don't really, I don't really dive into like teams to pick this player because I really don't. Um, I really don't find it. It's kind of like a guessing game. You don't really know who's going to go. Yeah, you could look at all the mocks you want, but based on mocks, it just turns into minus 300s, minus 400s, like practically like guaranteed picks. I guess you could say. So I don't really mess with that. I mess with where a player is going to get drafted over under. Try doing it like that. But this year, I did nothing. This draft isn't the best draft in the world, in my opinion. A ton of great QBs. Don't get me wrong, but like they're all gonna go pretty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like pretty early in the draft.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm really messing with any QBs. I don't even know if this is a QB. I'm tailing a buddy of mine on the first play I'll give out tonight. It's props20 on Twitter, research team. He messages me all the time. Um, he found a really good line on Bet365 on Lad McConkey, over 32 and a half for his position. This was actually over 34 and a half, juiced minus 150 on Pinnacle when he sent this out, which is like, I don't know, I guess you could say one of the sharpest books.
Yeah.
Probably is the
For sure.
sharpest book.
Yeah.
So when he sent this out, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it on stream tonight because it does seem like a really good pick. I don't know how crazy it is now. I think 365 still has it at 32 and a half at maybe 135. That's what he said. Yeah, it changed to 135 now. So I still think it's a great pick. If you wanted me to explain it, I wish I could, but I actually can't. So I don't really know the reasoning, but I guess based on the line movement of the other books, the
Yeah.
line on Pinnacle, I feel like it's a good play. It's plus EV long term, so you could probably take this.
Yeah, and don't get it to like we know draft experts, you know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
that's why, Locke said he got that from the research team. We trust them um, more than anybody. So yeah, we're not really big on the draft. We don't watch a lot of college football stuff like that. So we just trying to give y'all, little fuck around picks and hopefully make some money off them, cash it. Like you said, crazy CLV on that pick or crazy, EV based on where it's at on other books. So that's a win there. But yeah, same here. Like I love the NFL. I love watching NFL, capping NFL. But when it comes to college, I'm just not up on that shit. So just in, like general thoughts. Obviously, my Pats picked third. There was some reports I was reading a couple months ago about us, being willing and eager to trade back and get a haul for that third pick. Now it's looking more like we're gonna stay there. Probably draft a QB. I'm hearing it's gonna be Drake May at 3, so we'll see about that. I think he's a pretty good fit from the little bit I do know. Obviously it's a new regime in New England, so That'd be fitting, right? Bringing a new quarterback, hopefully a franchise one with the new regime and all of that. Yeah, I mean, I think he'll be a decent fit, but we'll see what happens. I think I prefer us trade back. You know what I'm saying? Get a late first, get a second, maybe a third type shit for that three. I don't expect us to, be in contention, anytime soon. So I don't think there's a rush to get a franchise quarterback, but we'll see what happens. I'm hearing there's going to be a lot of trades in the first round. At least that's what people are expecting. So I think it should be exciting. One pick that I do like, plus money too. Again, take this with a grain of salt. I don't really know shit about college, but it makes sense to me. I talked with a couple of my homies that do know college. I trust their word, and they kind of co-sign on it too. Locke was talking about the amount of quarterbacks in the draft, and I think that kind of correlates to this one. JJ McCarthy over 5.5 draft position. I think it's still plus 105 or around there on most books. I really like that. Looking at the teams, hold on, I had the teams up. Let me get to that real quick. I mean, Caleb Williams is minus 1,000, I think, to go first in the draft. So let's say that's done. I just think there are better quarterbacks in front of JJ. We talk about guys like, I just mentioned Drake May, guys like that. So, at three, let's say, the Pats at three, take Drake May. Four, quarterbacks already accounted for. Five, quarterbacks already accounted for. Six is interesting with the Giants. So yeah, I think we see maybe a receiver in the top five, depending on how that shakes out. So I think that number's off. I think that number should, looking at the draft order, I think it should be maybe 6.5, maybe a 7.5. The Titans are at 7. So, it seems like a lot of value at plus money. I'd expect it at least to be juiced. So JJ McCarthy over 5.5 draft position. Nothing official. I didn't give it out fucking as a tout play and all of that shit, but throw a little sprinkle on there. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably my favorite look. Again, I don't know much. I haven't dove in. A lot of other way smarter people out there that will give you that draft analysis. But like anything else you looking at, let me see where.
You just talked about there's gonna be a lot of trades. That's like
Yeah.
the second pick. I just tailed someone on Twitter. I don't know who it is. I don't know who I'm crediting. But it's total number of trades on
Wow,
day
I didn't even know they
one.
offer shit like that.
Over 6.5. Like I said before, I can't give you a reason for this. I just assume a lot of teams are looking to trade up. A lot of teams are looking to really rebuild, especially the really bad teams like the Raiders. I heard they're planning on making a couple trades. Maybe they're looking for a more veteran QB for their team. I know they just picked up Minshew, I believe it was in the offseason. Can't guarantee it, but I think it was. We picked up Minshew, and we still have Aiden O'Connell. I don't really know what we're gonna do, but I don't know. That's my look. I mean, it was a really good number. I got it at a really shit number, and it's probably an even shittier number now. It was plus 210. I saw some people posted at plus 170. By the time I got it in, it was plus 140. I just
Yeah.
threw whatever I had my DraftKings account on there, and I'm like, sure, throw some money and see what happens. So yeah, seven
Okay.
trades. I think 7 trades out of 32 picks is doable,
Yeah,
especially for the
definitely
price we're
doable.
getting.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I mean, like you said, now I can't explain it much, but I trust the people you follow and looking at. So, I mean, that's two plus money right there. That's two plus money and a little juice one. But yeah, hopefully, watch us go 3-0 with those picks, and then I'm giving out fucking minus 140s, researching all night for MLB shit, and they miss.
That's how it
But yeah,
goes.
hopefully we can make the people a little draft money, a little random draft money, even though we don't really know shit. But yeah, two plus money. I mean, how wrong could you be? Plus 140, plus 105. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So yeah, should be an exciting night. I'm interested to see what the Pats do. There's a lot of interesting shit that's gonna happen there. I feel like a lot of teams in interesting spots. So what we got in the chat? Chris in the chat, salute to you. My brother Jermaine's in the chat. Frankie says, lock my guy plus 1900 on that decision Saturday, baby. What is he talking about?
Talking about Ryan Garcia, I think.
Oh,
And did you see the play that I had for that?
I did not. Nah, I don't think so.
I missed. I took Ryan Garcia to win and both
Oh,
fighters to be
yeah.
knocked down
I did see that. Tough.
50 to 1.
I mean, that was a shocking ass fight, though,
It was. It was.
But Garcia did everything. It sounds like, hearing him talk after the fight, sounds like he did everything he wanted to do. He put a couple million on himself, made everybody think he crazy. You can be crazy. You don't forget how to box, though.
Hmm.
Impressive ass performance.
That hook was different.
Crazy. Crazy. That's kind of all he was looking for too, and just fucking kept landing that
I mean, it
shit.
worked.
Yeah, straight on his fucking noggin. All right, so let's transition. A little bit of draft talk, right? A little bit of draft talk. Let's transition to NBA playoffs. So obviously, first round in full effect, and we got game threes tonight. We got Cavs Magic, Knicks Sixers, Nuggets Lakers. Lock. Any general thoughts? What you feel like is going to be the best game?
My f-
Obviously, game threes are pivotal. So what are your
my
thoughts?
first thought was, how about them Celtics last night?
Oh, this fucking guy.
But if I say that, we're gonna have to cancel the show because
Yeah, we
Finesse is
go.
gonna
Yeah,
yap.
14
So,
minutes in, we're gonna be done.
so I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Knicks win another one tonight.
Mm.
There's no stopping this team. They have so much grit. I just don't understand how a team built around Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart can just be so good offensive. Like their offensive rebounding is what's winning them every single game, in my opinion. Obviously, they have some crazy clutch shots, but clutch shots really mean nothing if you think about it in the sense of how many extra points they're getting, like second chance points on Josh Hart. Josh Hart is like the size of me, and bro's grubbing like 15 rebounds a game. I don't understand it. Does it make sense to you?
Josh
I don't
Hart.
know how
First
he
of all,
does
Josh
it.
Hart probably twice your size, and second of all, that man's a dog. He a
Yeah,
hooper,
he is
hooper.
a dog. He's not twice my size. Look at
He
look.
is probably twice your size, homie. What are you
Nah,
like 5'10"?
that's crazy. You even said it a
he like
lot.
you like 5'10", 170,
That's
something
just
like that.
talking like he's not pushing 5'5" right now. I don't get it.
I am fucking 6'1.5". You know what I'm saying?
The fact that
The half,
you added
the
that
half matter.
half, that's how I know you're lying.
The half matter though. We gotta put the half in there. Um, yeah, I don't know. Looking at that game, right? Like obviously they up 2-0. Now you go back to Philly. And the line on that game, Philly's -5.5. That is a Sixers fucking number if I've ever seen one. So I know it just seems too easy. Oh, take the Knicks +5.5. I mean, it just seems way too easy. So I think the Sixers are gonna fight in this series. I think they are gonna win a game, possibly two games in this series. I do think the Knicks prevail in the end, but I don't know. The books know more than we do, and that is such a fucking Sixers number, bro. -5.5. I know they at home and all of that, but
I know.
probably should have won game two.
But
You
do the
know,
books really know a lot with a 14-point spread to the Celtics, or am I cooked?
I mean, listen, that's what the Celtics do. You know what I'm saying?
They do. They did it with Atlanta twice at the end of the
Yeah, we 15
season.
point favorites. We
Hmm.
lose outright. It's
They just
nothing
hate the
new,
double
bro.
digits.
It's not. See, you brought that shit up twice, so now we're gonna go there. Now open up a can of worms. Okay, now we're gonna go there. Yes, we lost the game. Okay, we lost a game. No, Jimmy, bro. Everybody on Twitter lost their fucking noggins last night. Like, people just started saying the weirdest stuff ever, bro. That like it was so crazy to watch. Like, I had to mute probably like 25 people. It was ridiculous, bro. But yeah, I mean, shout out to the Heat, bro. Like, what did we expect? Of course, I wanted to sweep them. I thought we were gonna sweep them. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what the odds were for us to sweep them. It was probably like -130 for us to sweep them or
Probably.
something like that.
Yeah.
So yes, I wanted to sweep them. I'm a fucking Heat hater. After what they did to us, Tatum fucking rose his ankle game, first possession of game 7 against them, and then they win and go to the finals just to get fucking mollywopped. So yeah, I'm a Heat hater, bro. I wanted to sweep them. I wanted to send them to Cancun, but realistically, I mean, they're very well coached, one of the best coaches in the league, one of the most experienced, teams, one of the most gritty teams. So yeah, I respect them. They got a bunch of dogs. Everybody trying to act like they're a bunch of scrubs. They still have Bam Adebayo, all-star, all defensive guy. Tyler Hero, when he gets hot, he looks really good. So we lost the game by 10 fucking points. Okay. They made a franchise record in threes. We couldn't make a shot. Porzingis fucking stunk it up. So we're gonna be just
So did
fine.
Derek White. So did Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
I mean,
everybody else, you know what I'm
it was
saying?
rough.
People that motherfucker who be like, oh, every time the Celtics need a bucket, Jason Tatum. And I think you sent me these clips. And it's like the fucking
The
the
guy
Walmart
dancing.
Jason Tatum dancing.
Mhm.
His account got suspended, bro. I saw that today and it was fucking hilarious, bro. I don't know
No, did
why,
he?
but yeah, his account got
Okay, good thing
suspended.
I have like 4 of them saved for Twitter later.
He was leaning into that shit so that became his life, bro. Just making
Hmm.
memes. But yeah, people who talk shit on Tatum and Brown, they combined for 60 points last night, and people will still find ways to bitch and be delusional. But yeah, we're gonna be just fine, bro. It's one game. I hope we beat him in 5, so I don't got to hear any more of this shit. Anyways, back to today. Cavs Magic. I think this series is just so weird, bro. Like obviously we kind of knew before the series started, probably gonna be slow pace series, low scoring series, tougher props,
I don't
stuff
think
like
it was
that.
going to
But
be this slow though.
yeah, it's been a rock fight so
It's
far.
been a rough.
Cleveland's definitely doing their thing. They are absolutely clamping up the Magic, and the Magic are kind of showing their inexperience. Their offense looks terrible at times, extremely stagnant against this very good Cavs defense. So I don't know. I don't have much to say in that series. I think I respect the Magic enough, especially that they're at, back in Orlando right now. So I respect them enough to think they'll get a game and shoot hard and shit like that and pick up a game. But I think it's the Cavs series to lose. I think we
Mhm.
talked about this prior to the series too.
I said it was all Orlando, but I'm an idiot.
Oh,
It
did you?
seems I
Yeah,
did, yeah.
you're cooked, buddy.
Hmm.
Knicks. Zappy says Knicks cook the Celtics, buddy. Yeah, I hope we get there. Okay, Knicks got to worry about this first round series. You know what I'm saying? They got to take care of business. I
So
think
do
the
the
way it matches up.
Celtics.
What?
They need to
No, we
worry
gonna
about
take
the
we
first
we
round
good.
too.
We good. Our path is easy. You know what I'm saying? It's the Heat, and then I think it's Milwaukee or the Pacers. I think the only way the Knicks and the Celtics could link up is Eastern Conference Finals. So
Hmm.
I mean, if y'all make it, if the Knicks make it, I'll be happy to stand across from them. Worthy adversary, you know what I'm saying? But we beat the Knicks in 6 games. I'm confident saying that. And if we see the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, I mean, with home court, I'm not mad at that. I'm not too mad at that. Nuggets Lakers lock. Obviously, Jamal Murray, absolute fucking dog. Game winner last game,
He's
buzzer
a tool.
beater. He's a what? He a tool?
Yeah.
Is that Canadian slang for something? Uh oh. Oh, he'll be back. But yeah, Jamal Murray, beautiful game win over AD. Shout out to them. That what worries me in that series is that's the game the Lakers should have won. You know what I'm saying? They played extremely well. LeBron was showing out at the end of that game. That's the game they should have won. So now I feel like, yeah, they're gonna continue to fight and they're gonna continue to grind and try to win these games. But and the Lakers are favorites tonight, -1.5 back in LA. What you think, Lot?
Um, like I was saying, Jamal Murray, what a
Tool?
shot.
Yeah, what does that mean?
No, I'm saying he's a tool in the sense that he did nothing all game until
Oh
the
yeah, just to
fourth.
hit the buzzer beater. Yeah,
But I mean, no, he dropped 14 in the fourth.
yeah.
So
When it
it was
matters.
great performance from him in that fourth quarter. Tonight, I think the
Julian
Lakers are
Julian
going.
said Heat in 5, bro. What is
Yeah,
your man smoking on, brother? I'm
I
sorry, go ahead.
mean, I might tell that to be honest. No, but I think the Lakers take tonight. They should have took the last game. I don't know how they blew that lead. I feel like if they take tonight, the series actually comes competitive. If they lose tonight, they get swept, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not too mad at that. Yeah, obviously, I think a must-win game. Obviously a must-win game. You can't go down 3-0. But yeah, this Nuggets team is tough. I think they, I don't know, bro. The Lakers are just so inconsistent. I think they're horribly coached. Watching some of those sequences back, um, I just I don't like it. I think they have a lot of untrustworthy guys like Rui, like AD. AD should be dominating at all moments. He'll dominate the first quarter and a half, and then disappear. You know what I'm saying? So he should be going at Jokic, making Jokic work every single fucking possession, and we just not really seeing that. So he's been great. He's been great. Don't get me wrong, but I still don't think he's doing enough. But yeah, I mean, interesting set of games. Tomorrow we got Clippers, Mavericks, Timberwolves, Suns, Bucks, Pacers. So we rolling. So yeah, that'll kind of wrap it up. No officials for NBA. We're kind of just us two are kind of just dabbling in the NBA every now and
Yeah,
then.
not
Really
much.
focusing on MLB. I'm focused on UFC. Lock is really focused and tapped in with the MLB shit. So that's just kind of how it is right now. But moving on to some official action. Let's move to MLB, Lock. So um, okay, we could do that. So yeah, we will move to MLB in a quick second. Make sure you guys like the video. I appreciate you guys being here. I think there was like 50 or so people in here, so we appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like button if you don't mind; really helps us out. And yeah, we about to get to official. I got official plays in this Thursday night baseball game. So does my man Lock. So we're gonna get to that real quick before we do. I'm gonna kick it to my man Brad. for a quick ad and be right back here in 30 seconds.
Wait, before we get back to the picks, I wanted to thank you all for watching. Friends don't let friends watch videos without hitting the like button. So go ahead and press the thumbs up button and like the video. If you're new here and not subscribed, you should go ahead and do so because we're dropping new content each and every day on the GoldBoys Network. We strive to cover every sport and give out picks and analysis and valuable information for free on the GoldBoys Network. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you can get notified when we drop something new. I'm Brad Thomas. Let's get back to the picks.
Boom. W ad. But yeah, you heard the man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're about to hit 8,500 subscribers on the GoldBoys Network. So salute to you guys that have hit that button already. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on, be notified whenever we do go live. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Appreciate y'all. And shout out to Sleeper. Shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring the stream as they do every single stream. Still, you guys hear me talk about Sleeper all the time. Still one of the best offers in the market in terms of what I've seen from all these DFS platforms. Up to $500 first deposit match. Use code GoldBoys. Download now. Use the code. Get some extra dollars to play with. Hopefully flip. So yeah, shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring the stream. But yeah, Lock, let's get into W ad.
Always a
Let's
W.
get into MLB. So I want to kind of talk generally first. Like I said at the top, I think it's been a week since we've seen the people. So how has MLB been for you in general? Within that week, I've really got to kind of dig real deep into MLB and start to get the ball rolling fully. So how's MLB been for you, overall in general?
So I have my name out there for lottos, right? I haven't hit a lotto in so long, but I've been hitting those promos on DK almost daily for that up to promo. It's like probably one of the best promos where you can literally just blindly pick an underdog to go up to. Obviously, yeah, I look at the pitching matchup, but look at who's starting. I'm not just throwing a dart at the wall, but I mean, taking a team like the Nationals, let's say, versus the Dodgers, they go up too early in the first inning once, and then boom, you have your money instantly. The other day, I took the White Sox against the Twins. They went up 2, win. Tonight, we're going to try it. I didn't really want to take Oakland, but I mean, it was the biggest dog on the board, and that's what I prefer to do with this promo because all it takes is 2 runs, and then it doesn't really matter what happens after then. So I took Oakland for the early win promo for a calm unit. The pitching tonight, terrible. The Yankees pitcher, I believe it's Schmidt, or maybe that was yesterday.
No, it's Nestor Cortez.
Nasty Nestor today. Yeah, so I don't think that Nestor's that good anymore like he was last year. He was all right last year. I don't think he's that good. Why? Do you think he's really good?
I think he's made some improvements in the offseason. I think he's going to dominate tonight. I really do.
Yeah, because it's the Oakland A's. That's why you think they're going to
Yeah.
dominate. Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the pick. It took him 10 minutes to put it up, but yeah.
It's
It's more of if the A's keep control of their swings tonight, because Nestor is a big, like, I don't know, he doesn't have the most control. See, like someone said betting A's versus Cortez is crazy. It's not though, because I'm not betting on the A's. I'm betting on them to go up to any point in the game.
Yeah.
It's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. I just feel like the A's have been walking a lot more. I've been seeing them take control when they're at the plate. They're not really swinging at crazy stuff outside the zone. So I'm going to back them tonight. I mean, they've been pretty hot. Ruiz is back in the lineup as of like 4 or 5 days ago, and he's pretty much the glue on this team. He's the only real-life player other than Brent Rooker. And yeah, that's what I'm going to back. This is my only play for tonight. I might tell Finesse's play that he has 2, and we could get to that now.
Yeah, I think like people could think it's crazy all they want, but that up 2 adds a lot of equity to a dog pick, which is why you like taking some of the biggest dogs. Like you said, it's been working out for you. You've done it 3 or 4 times already, so you're sticking with what's working. And worst case plus 215. How wrong can you be?
I mean,
When it hits, it hits. You know what I'm saying? So
the other day I took the White Sox versus Pablo Lopez. Do I look like an idiot
yeah.
before? Hell yeah,
And
Pablo
who else?
Lopez.
You say you took the Nationals against the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? So they look disgusting
Mhm.
pre game, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I kind of disagree. Like I said, I think it kind of lends into my plays. My first play, I like Alex Wood to give up the first earned run tonight. That's minus 130 on DraftKings. If you go to pitching props, scroll all the way down, it's there on DraftKings. I don't know if it's on any other book, to be honest, but definitely on DraftKings, widely available. It kind of goes into the flow of the game. Obviously, two lefties on a mound, Wood versus Nestor. Um, Yankees have been slightly above average. They haven't been crushing left-handed pitching. They haven't been crushing pitching in general as of late. They're not crushing left-handed pitching, but they're an above-average team. If you look at average, OPS, WRC plus, they're an above-average team. Oakland is definitely worse, definitely a level below in terms of hitting versus lefties. What's keeping them afloat versus lefties is the power. They still think they have like the third or fourth most home runs versus lefties this year. And that's kind of elevating the OPS numbers and WRC numbers and shit like that. But if you look at average strikeout rate, the top 10 in strikeout rate versus lefties, or bottom 10, I would say, in strikeout versus lefties, Nestor's not that guy to be giving up power. I think he's allowed 3 home runs this year, only 11 last year. So I think the home runs are going to regress a little bit for Nestor. He's a ground ball pitcher, and using that timing. He's not going to blow shit by you. Doesn't have a high 90s fastball, but we've seen all the clips. Uses that weird timing, weird deliveries. Mixes up the pitch mix a lot to kind of keep his hitters off balance. So this Oakland team, I think, has surprised a lot of people. They're winning a lot more games than people thought. But yeah, their lineup is not good. Zach Geloff, however the fuck you say it, he wasn't hitting super hot, but he's still a big part of that lineup. He's going to be out tonight. So yeah, I think Nestor kind of cruises. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Yankees, obviously, top of that order is extremely dangerous. They can score in the bottom of the first and end this for us in the first inning, which is kind of what I expect. I think somebody going yard. I think it's Soto. I think it's Stanton. One of those guys. Rizzo.
I think Soto.
Yeah, and that'll get into kind of my next play, but yeah, Oakland might not score for the first 3 or 4 innings. The offense sucks early in games. It sucks overall. So yeah, kind of backing Nestor to keep them, down within the first, 2 to 3 innings. And I expect the Yankees to score in that time. So minus 130, I think, is a steal. I think this shit should be minus 200, to be honest. So that's the first play, Alex Wood to surrender the first earned run, minus 130 on DraftKings. The next play, my man G said, I need a builder. I got you, my brother. Read my mind. A little SGP for the late game. I like Soto, so I try to center this around Soto. The only problem, Soto's kind of fucked me a little bit this year. He's cashed some bets for me, some hits, runs, RBIs. He cashed a home run bet for me, but a lot of times I'm taking bases or I'm taking hits, run, RBIs, and he just ends with a single or just one hit. So I got a bad taste in my mouth, but really, really simple. Soto to get a hit, Yankees plus 3.5, and Oakland to not score in the first inning. We just talked about that a little bit. Oakland is 6-1 to the NERFI against lefties this year. I think they're like 18-5 to the NERFI overall this season. Nestor struggled a little bit in the first inning. I think he's 3-2 to the NERFI this year, if I remember correctly. Again, I think that'll allow. He's been a decent NERFI pitcher throughout his career, and it's Oakland. So, yeah, minus 110 on DraftKings. I like that. I also played Soto double plus 480 on FanDuel. Like I said, I centered this around Soto. Soto mashes lefties. He kind of always has. Alex Wood is going to throw, sinker, slider, a little bit of a changeup. Soto crushes all 3 of those pitches. Alex Wood's been terrible. Alex Wood's been absolutely fucking terrible to righties, to lefties, but still kind of a reverse split guy. A lot of his barrel percentage shoots up, hard hit percentage, fly ball percentage, all shoots up versus lefties. So again, Soto's been amazing for them so far, playing short porch in Yankee Stadium. Locke said he likes him for a home run. Alex Wood has been good at not allowing power. I don't think he's allowed a home run this year. Pretty good at keeping the ball on the ground, even though guys are cranking the fuck out of baseballs. He does a good job keeping the ball on the ground. So I think the double has slightly more value than a home run, even though he could definitely go yard. Same cap, for him to go yard. So Soto double plus 480, I think that's severely mispriced in my opinion. So just shoot one down the line or shoot one into the gap. He's pretty fast too, so could stretch what would be a single into a double. So yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Like Wood, first earned run, the little SGP, and then Soto double plus 40 on FanDuel for that game. Anything else you liking in that? And that one, any leans, anything?
No, just the Soto home run. I mean, you have the double look. They're in Yankee Stadium today, so the home run, in my opinion, is better. But
Yeah.
like you said, he's not a big fly ball pitcher. He's more ground ball, rely on the defense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like you said, if he shoots one down the line, shoots one in the gap, Soto should be hitting 2 if it's on the ground. If he gets a hold of one, though, yeah, it is going out of the park.
Yeah, even with that said, though, I think over the last 7 days, Juan Soto 60% fly ball rate for the year. I think he's around like 55% fly ball rate versus lefty. So he's getting the ball in the fucking air. So let me check really, really quick. I meant to check the weather in New York. 51 wind blowing right to left. So you might get that. Yeah, light winds will blow across the diamond from right to left. Overall, weather would not be a factor. But yeah, I mean, wind blowing right to left, I guess that's good for the lefties too. A little extra juice maybe to oh no, right to left. I'm
That's the
dumb.
opposite way.
Yeah, right to left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's opposite. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as hell. But yeah, that's it.
But
That's it.
majority of Soto's home runs, last season at least, were opposite.
We're Apple. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see though, he's trying to use the short porch more. He's
He
trying
is,
to do
he
shit,
is.
to the pull side, which is very smart. So yeah, I think Giancarlo goes yard too, but his odds are terrible. If I'm not mistaken, I think Propfather needs Giancarlo tonight too to hit a nuke, a fucking nuke. I think it's like
Does he?
120 to 1 or something like that. An absolute nuke. So praying for my man Prop. Good luck to my man Prop on that. I hope he fucking launches one 500 feet in the first inning. But yeah, like that'll kind of wrap it. We could get into a little bit of UFC. Got some time. We've been live about half an hour. Like it's a very shitty card coming up. UFC Vegas 91. Obviously, everybody kind of still riding the high. UFC 300, amazing card. We talked about that too. Kind of recap that last stream. Mateus Nicolau, Alex Perez, the main event. Like, are you liking anything? Any leans so far?
This whole card kind of just not my
Stinks, bro.
favorite. Yeah, it stinks. Okay, yeah, thank you for saying it because I'm not.
Absolutely stinks.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't think I'm touching anything on this card. I prefer betting belt fights. I prefer betting like main events rather than these. Obviously, I'll dabble when there's like some big names in there that like I really pay attention to. But when there's people I don't really pay too much attention to, I kind of stray away from it.
Yeah, you're casual. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being a casual.
Yeah, that's fine. You can call me that.
Yeah, like you said, the card fucking stinks. I'm grateful to have fights. We had a week off. I mean, all my time's been on baseball too, so I haven't, I've been fucking trying to be locked in. But yeah, I mean, I give you guys some looks. I mean, it's already Thursday. It's getting late in fight week 2 already. But first fight of the night, Maheshate. I always say his name wrong. Maheshate, I think it is fighting Gabriel Benitez. I like Maheshate, bro. I think Maheshate is gonna knock this guy out within 2 rounds. Last time I said that was a Jamal Hill fight, and look how that went. But I truly believe Maheshate is gonna knock this guy out within 2 rounds. Maheshate is way more dynamic striker, way more tools in the toolbox on the feet. Gabriel Benitez he's gonna be much slower, much more plodding on the feet. He's just very generic, very average on the feet. So we've seen, Mahechate's dynamic ability in the ring, in the octagon already. I think it continues that. Benitez is like a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? If you belong in the UFC, you're gonna beat Gabriel Benitez, and I think Maheshate definitely belongs in the UFC. So he's like minus 220, minus 230. So take some KO props round 1, round 2. I might just play Maheshate straight and drink the juice. That's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? But do what you like with that information. And like a dog I like on the card, this line is moving heavy. I think when I talked about it on yesterday with my man E, it was like plus 140. I think it's plus 125 now. David Onama money line plus 125 going against JSP, Jonathan Pierce. I just think the striking differential is way too much. Jonathan Pierce wants to wrestle. He wants to grapple relentlessly. He wants to get you to the mat. I think Onama's takedown defense is solid enough. What's even better is the get-up game. So If he does wind up on his back, I think he's going to get up, and he's so much better, so much faster, so much more technical, more powerful on the feet than Jonathan Pierce is. So I think he knocks him out or wins a decision. And at plus money, I like that a lot. So yeah, some interesting fights on the card. You know what I'm saying? The fight right after that David Onama fight is Jonathan Denise. I like him a lot too in his fight against Austin Lane. I think he fucking knocks Austin Lane's face off his face in round one. So, Denise is minus 250. Round one KO is probably gonna be only like plus 150 or something like that. I think that cashes though. I think that ticket cashes. Um Sam says, did y'all lock any NBA picks? Nothing official. We just kind of talked through the matchups and stuff like that. Nothing official for us. But yeah, like that's it for me in terms of UFC. A little dog shot. You know what I'm saying? David Onama, some juiced favorites I'm liking too. So, as always, we're gonna find our spots as shitty as the card may be. Um, like real quick, so while we were off, Connor and Chandler got announced. Who you like in that fight?
303 or 302?
303.
June, from what I remember.
June 29th. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So who you liking that one? The odds are pretty even. I think Connor's like minus 120.
I like the Cubs Swanson fight a lot.
Wow. That is a great fight, though.
It is a great fight.
Against Andre Philly, that's going to be a banger.
Yeah, I really like that fight. But no, I can't really pick a side as of right now, especially with him coming off such a long break.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. I might just ride the Connor train, for fun. But I don't know. Like, it's Connor. It's like the face of the UFC since what? Like 7 years ago? Am I wrong? 7? Or is that too long? 7's about right.
That's about right. 2016, 2017, around there, I think.
Yeah, so that's when I really started getting into UFC and like watching it pretty much every event since then. So yeah, I mean, he pretty much brought the sport to me. I don't know why I wouldn't take him. I mean, if you take Chandler, I'll probably take what you take, to be honest. But
no, I think I'm right there with you, bro. I think Connor deserves the money at minus 120. You know what I'm saying? I know he's coming off the layoff and all of that good stuff, but I think Julian says Chandler by round 2 KO. I'm actually on the other side. I think Connor knocks him out in round 2. It's going to be a 5-round fight, main event. Chandler's just way too sloppy, bro. And Chandler's not going to wrestle. I think the only way Chandler wrestles is if he's in trouble when he gets hurt. That's not Chandler's game. Chandler wants to be exciting. Chandler wants to fight for the fans. He ain't going to wrestle. So he's way too sloppy on the feet, way too reckless on the feet. I think Connor's gonna be too good, bro. I really do. I think he's gonna hurt him in the first round. I think Chandler will survive. We move to the second round. And I think Connor knocks his ass out in the second round.
I think they should move add the Covington Ian Gary fight to that card.
They're trying to. Yeah, they're trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, Gary wants to fight. He said he signed a contract. They waiting on Kobe now. I don't know why Kobe would accept that fight. But it'd be a great fight though.
You think he gets peppered? I think Kobe gets absolutely dominated.
I don't think he gets dominated. I think Gary wins a 3-round decision. You know what I'm saying? I think there's gonna be a lot of wrestle fucking in that fight from Kobe. I think it might be slightly boring, like some of Ian Gary's fights have been before. But I think it's gonna be a good fight. Great test for Ian Gary. Like if he could beat Kobe Covington, now we talking belt. We talking belt time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Julian says McGregor lost his love for the game. That's the thing. Like, did he? Like, would he be doing this if he didn't love it? He don't got to do it. He don't need the money. So I don't think he want to go out like he did. You know what I'm saying? I think he's aiming for Leon Edwards. I think he wants Leon Edwards.
Who?
Connor. Because this
McGregor will get absolutely smoked by Leon.
I don't know, bro. Leon is very good, and I might be severely overestimating Connor. But this fight, the Chandler fight, is happening at 170. I think if he beats Chandler impressively, like I think he's going to, I think he says Leon Edwards' name, and they make that fight. How can you not make that fight?
You know how? Because Bilal has been waiting on the sidelines with his phone up for the last
That's
year?
the only thing that could fuck everything up if Bilal, because they're gonna fight in Manchester most likely, which that card just got announced. So if Bilal beats Leon, I don't know why Connor would want to. I mean, Connor will probably still want to fight Bilal because it's for the belt. I think Connor wants the 3 belts, 3 divisions. So. Wait, interesting fight. Just got announced, so I figure we touch on that. But
Poirier by guillotine.
By guillotine, right? He gonna jump it like at least 3 times, bro.
He has to.
I think he gets dominated, bro, and I think he retires. To be honest,
I think it's done.
Yeah, that'll be what his third shot at the belt. I
Mm-hmm.
think. I think
I
that's
think
his
they're
third shot at the belt. So yeah, he's done all he needed to do. Legend of the game. You know what I'm saying? True BMF. Absolute legend. What is there left to do? You know what I'm saying? You
for
got the
real.
hot sauce shit popping now. You got charities and all of that. So he'll be all right. Um, but yeah, like I think that does it.
Yeah,
6:45. You know what I'm saying? Nice early condensed stream. So we got through a lot. Talked some NFL draft. Um,
we talked
Lock,
everything tonight.
yeah, we talked everything, bro. Lock, do you want to go through your draft picks real quick?
Yeah, sure. Just before it starts, we'll start with the McConkey over 32.5 draft position. So pretty much just him not to get drafted in the first round.
In the first round, yeah.
This is 34.5 juiced heavily to the over on like some really sharp books. So that's pretty much the look here. And then my other draft look from I tell some people, I don't know who it is. I'm sorry, I'm not giving credit. I really don't know where I got this from. I put it in like 2 days ago. It was over 6.5 draft day trades from DraftKings at plus 140. Pretty good line. It was like plus 210. I got in super late, so if I lose, whatever. If we win, cool. It could have been a bigger number, but that's all I got for draft. I'm just telling people I'm not really a draft analyst by any means.
Yeah. And neither am I. With that said, I do have a play in the draft. JJ McCarthy over 5.5 draft position. I think it's plus 105. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, it's still plus money. So, 2 plus money picks for the draft. One minus 130, minus 135 play for the draft. Hopefully, we can hit at least 2 of them. Lock. You know what I'm saying? Make the people some draft money. Even though we know absolutely fucking dick about the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's do no NBA officials. Lock, you
No.
want to go through? Did you have any MLB officials? No, right?
Oakland money line for the promo.
Oh,
That's
yes,
it.
you did. I
For
forgot.
just
Yep.
for the up to. That's it.
Yep. Boom. Plus 215. I would take them to. Let's have them go up 2 in like the second or third inning. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Let the yeah, the Yankees got to go up first, and then Oakland go up by 2, and everybody wins. Okay, let's have that happen.
Just for both the place to hit.
Yeah, just for for all the glory. And then yeah, for me, I have Alex Wood over. No. Alex Wood to allow the first earned run. That's minus 130 on DraftKings, and then I have that SGP low builder action. You're looking at in the late game. Soto hit Yankees plus 3.5, and Oakland under a half a run in the first inning, minus 110. So yeah, a couple of draft plays, couple of MLB plays. I'm having an amazing day at MLB right now, so I'm hoping that I can kind of cap that off with the late game. Locke mentioned he a little cold with the lottos, but the straights is carrying them, which is important. And you know what that means, like I mean you do. You know what I'm saying? I mean you do. So
I've been due for the last month, man.
it's all good. That means you even more do. You do you know what I'm saying? So it's coming. It's coming for sure. Pause. But yeah, salute to everybody that was in the chat. Salute to everybody that was watching. We appreciate you guys. And we'll be back on Tuesday. We missed Tuesday this week, but we're gonna be right back Tuesday, Thursday, same time, 6 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, we'll see you guys Tuesday. I hope you guys have an amazing night. Hope you guys make a lot of money tonight. Have an amazing weekend. Like the video if you can. Comment your favorite looks in the draft, or if you cash anything in the draft. And yeah, like anything else before we get up out of here.
As usual. Let's have a night.
Let's have a motherfucking night. All right, Lock.